Hi guys, welcome back. Let's create a simple lower third in After Effects where you can put it on the bottom of your video as part of the titling kind of thing. And then there will be these text and some circular elements in it. Let's create one. Click on your composition, 1080p 60 fps, 15 seconds, click on OK. And then right click on the left side of the timeline, new, solid, make it dark gray. Click on OK. And then right click, new, solid, make it dark gray but in a lighter shade. Click on OK, and then afterwards type Venetian blinds, drag it into the upper solid, and then change the completion to 50%, and then change the direction to 45%. And then this will be cut by masking, but first create the balls. Hold the left click button, head over to ellipse tool, and then change the fill type into radial gradient, and then click on OK, and then click on this one, and then let's say if you want a darker shade of purple as the color of the side of the ball and a lighter shade of pink as the color of the specular light, and then click on OK, and then hold the shift key just like this, fancy, and then go under ellipse, and then simply drag this one so that the color of the specular light is located on the top right of the ball, just like this. Keep picking the colors for each ball with whatever color that you like. You can even adjust the position of the specular light by dragging the circular point inside the circles. This will do so well. Let's create the transition. Let's say if you want all of the balls to appear for 2 seconds, for 3 seconds from 2 seconds. So to do this, let's create a keyframe. So for position of all of the balls, turn on the stopwatches. And then at 5 seconds, you simply click on the diamonds just like this, and then go back to 2 seconds. Position the balls so that it disappears from the lower third when we mask the entire composition. You can even add some easy ease so that the movement is smooth. Right click assistant easy ease, right click velocity, set the influence to 100, and then you can even rotate the ball. Position the ball when it appears on the lower third, just like this. You can even rotate the balls by going under each layer, and then you simply turn on the stopwatch for rotation for each object, just like this. And then it ends at 15 seconds, and then let's say if you want all of the balls to do a 2-time rotation, type 2, just like this. Now you're done creating these balls, and then let's make it glow by going to glow and then drag it into every balls, and then increase the threshold so that we can keep the original colors of the ball just like this, and then increase the radius and the intensity as well, and then copy the glow effect and then paste it into the other balls just like this. Ooh, fancy. Now let's create the text for the titles. Let's say if you want to type a name of a person and their role, click on the type tool, and then afterwards you type like random name, for example, just like this, and then you make it bold, just like so, and then you place it somewhere here. And then afterwards you type the roles. Random role. and then you change the font type into a thinner one, for example medium or regular, and then you change the size to, let's say 50, just like this, and then you place it somewhere here. Alright, now let's animate the text. So let's say if you want the letters for the name of the person to flicker, so to do this, go under the text layer and then click on the arrowhead for animate and then click on opacity. Afterwards you change the opacity to 0% and then go under range selector and then you go under advanced and then you turn on the randomize order and then turn on the stopwatches for randomize seeds and start. Let's say if you want the text to stop flickering at 5 seconds, where the transition will be occurring for 3 seconds. Go to 5 seconds and then change the starting amount to 100 and the randomize seed number to 50. Now your text is flickering just like this, fancy. Now for the random roll, you want all of the letters to appear from the left to right. Go under it and then click on the arrowhead for animate and then go to opacity. Go back to 2 seconds. Maybe start from 3 seconds and then it will be revealed at 6 seconds after doing this 3-second transition. So decrease the opacity to 0% and then go under range selector, turn on the stopwatch for start and then at 6 seconds increase the number to 100%. And then let's animate the text so that each letter appears from the bottom. To do this, let's click on the arrowhead for animate and then click on position. Afterwards, you change the position so that it's positioned right under the text when it's revealed at the end. And then click on the stopwatch for start. And then at 5 seconds, increase it to 100%, just like this. And then select the ending keyframe, assistant, easy ease. Same goes for the name of the roll, which is smaller in size. From 3 seconds, click on animate and then click on position. Drag it just underneath. Just like this. And then go under range selector, turn on the stopwatch for start and then go to 6 seconds and then increase the starting value to 100. You're done. Now select the ending keyframes, right click assistant, easy ease, and then right click velocity, set the influence to 75, click on OK. Same applies for this. Right click velocity, set the influence to 75, then you're done creating the titles for the name and the role. So you can insert any name and any role as part of this lower third preset. Let's mask the entire composition so that only this part is selected by a rectangular mask. I'll tell you how. Now let's create the rectangular mask so that it disappears at first and then it will appear like 2 seconds after and then all of the elements will come in. To do this, hold the left click button and then head over to rounded rectangle tool to make the mask. But first, select all of the layers, right click pre-compose and then name it lower third, just like this, and then click on OK. Afterwards, you create a white rectangle. Set the fill color to white and then select the area. Make sure to highlight the balls and the text, just like this. Fancy. Reposition the rectangle so that the text is centerized, just like this. And then you can even salah lagi. And then create a rectangle. And then create a rectangle, just like this. And then create a rectangle just like this. Highlight the names and the balls as well, just like this, and then make it disappear first, and then you simply position the rounded rectangle so that it's positioned to the position that you want, just like this, and then make it appear again. And then afterwards, no, make it disappear actually. Click on the pre-composed layer and then type set matte, and then drag it into the lower third layer, and then change the tick matte mode into shape layer 1 so that it looks like this. Oh, fancy. Now let's animate this so that it disappears at first. So go under rectangle layer and then go under transform, and then make a keyframe for this one. So click on the stopwatch for scale, and then at 0 second turn off the chain, and then set the Y scale to 0%, and then it'll look like this. Well, let's paste it at 14 seconds, and then copy it, and then at 15 seconds paste it again, and then it should start from 13 seconds, because 2 seconds away from 30 seconds 13 seconds will be 15 seconds, just like this. And then afterwards select the ending keyframes by holding the shift keys, and then head over to assistant, easy ease. After right clicking on each, right click on it again, velocity, set the influence to 75, just like this. And then we're done creating this lower third. Pretty easy, isn't it? You can even apply some shadow by typing shadow, and then drop shadow into the lower third layer, and then turn the transparency on, and then afterwards set the distance, just like this, and then increase the softness, just like so. And then you're done creating this lower third. Pretty easy, isn't it? Now you can put the lower third on the bottom of your video or for your live stream if you render this into a video in a QuickTime format, Apple ProRes 4444 for example. Thank you for watching, guys. Give it a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But for me, it's good day. Ciao.